Hey everybody, Bert from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Rome 2 Let's Play. So last time around, we got into a couple scraps, but we finally took Pulpadeva, there we go, Pulpadeva from the Macedonians, effectively crushing the Macedonians. They only have, I think, this little navy here left, so they're, basically done. It's just a matter of going and destroying them, which we will do as soon as they've taken sufficient losses from attrition. So our navy is lying in wait. We'll go hit them probably after a turn or two. We'll let them get a little bit weaker, and then we're slowly moving into Thracia, I guess is what it's referred to in this game. But there's a lot of stuff happening in Thrace. Namely, the Adresians have built up quite a huge army of skirmishers. A pretty intimidating one, too. I mean, I do not like the idea of fighting these guys. They also have a couple garrisons built up here, alongside whatever the base... Oh, it's actually very, very small. Okay, so nothing to be too concerned about there. But they've also taken Navisos, which is way the heck over here, from, I forget what these guys are called, but, oh, from Tripoli. So Tripoli is nearly dead. Yeah, I mean, each one of these has, like, less than 10 guys in it. So this army, while looking very intimidating from the banner, is actually probably less than a couple hundred guys. So nothing to be concerned about there. Now, I'm not sure where we want to start. I think we were considering attacking them next, moving through Illyria first, but most of my armies are shifted to the east, and really the only army I can move is the Spears of Ares currently. We do need some cavalry for them, though. I can't... Ah, man, that's a real shame. Can't recruit any cavalry there. But, you know what? How are we doing here? If I move this army, will we be okay? There we go. Military presence 7, but our change per turn is 9. So we would be okay, if only just. Which means I can move these guys south. Oh, they can't quite make it into Macedonia.
We hunger for battle. You have further orders?
Come on, just...
On the move.
Yeah, we've got to take like one step across so we can recruit some cavalry and a few other guys. But we're fine here for now. There's not a whole lot we need to worry about on this border until we declare war. In the meantime, I think we'll kind of chip away at this bigger army. Why can't I don't know. Maybe she already did something? Yeah, she did. Okay. Well then... Are you guys out of movement? You are. And currently that's our only army. We could consider building up another now that our income is super, super high. But I think I'd rather continue to build up our other armies first. Let's look at our diplomacy options. So we've got Bithynia. I keep calling them, or wanting to call them Bithynia, so I think I'm just going to do that. So Bithynia... again, we're going to be conquering them fairly soon, so I don't want to waste my time trying to trade with them. We're trading with the Cimmerians up to the north here. The Dalmate. We're going to be conquering them as well. And the Darcy, yeah, they're probably like next on my list. Egypt, we're trading with them, but that's as far as we want to go because they're trouble. The Etruscans are at war with the Romans, so we probably should not make any deals with them. The Getae, I wouldn't mind trading with them. We can't yet, but I don't necessarily want to conquer Dacia here. There's a real big river right here that makes a great natural defensive border, so I probably want to stop once we get into Thrace. Or once we, take all of Thracia and Illyria, and those will be probably our northernmost provinces, and then What I'd like to do is maybe make some client states along this northern border as a safety buffer, and they could potentially be one of them. That would cost me some public order, which we have plenty of. Let's go ahead and do that, because food 11 is good, but you always got to be careful, especially when some of these upgrade. It might cost us quite a bit of food, and that's fully upgraded there. So I think that'll do it for this turn. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, so our hero ranked up. We can go give him a new skill. Unfortunately, our spy was discovered. Tripoli has been completely wiped out, which, I mean, at least their army's not going to sit on the outskirts of our country anymore, or our kingdom, that is. Looks like several buildings are finished, so we'll have to see about some upgrades potentially. And it looks like Yuri Demon, that's such a ridiculous name. Yuri Demon? I don't know. Anyway, he got a Doctor, which is like a gladiator trainer. Is it Doctori? It might be Doctori. So anyways, military training plus 5 unit experience gained per turn. So just some passive experience gain there, which is always great. You guys can probably go back to regular stance. And where did their navy go? I didn't see them move. Ah, here they are. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but Athens can easily hold them off. What are their numbers like? 40. Okay, so what? That's like 50 there, 70, 90, 110, 130, 145. Oh, wow. Okay, we should be able to take them with this guy. Actually, I mean, who knows? Let's try it. I'm not gonna fight this one out. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve it. But I do want to get rid of these guys if I can. Go for the aggressive finish, just because that gives us the most survivors. And it looks like Macedon is done. What to do with them? Let's enslave them.
The waves still beckon.
And Macedon is destroyed. Poseidon's chosen, ranked up. Unfortunately, we also gave some prestige to the admiral there, who's not of our family. Plus 4% shots per minute for all heavy weapon ships. I do really like heavy weapon ships. Support ships and melee attack skill. Let's take the heavy weapon ships. Yeah, unfortunately that gave him a bunch of influence. He's already a good character though. I wish I could have adopted him. Alright, let's level our hero up. Authority. What is this gonna do? Harass and raid. Let's do that. And then we're gonna step this army across the border into Macedonia, where we can finally recruit some real troops. We'll take some citizen cav. Oops, not the right one. We'll take some. Oh, is that auxiliary? I want regular citizen cav. Oh, are you kidding? Are they? I guess they're the same. What else can we recruit while we're here? Skirmishers wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'll take 2 of these. And what else? I don't know. Some more hoplites wouldn't be a bad idea. Or maybe some pikes. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do that for now. And then we've got several upgrade options here. We can't upgrade this yet. But we can upgrade this to, let's see, Coin Maker and Foray Maker. That's going to give me a pretty good boost to commerce all around. That's going to do straight up wealth. All commerce. Huh. Well, this is going to benefit the farms and the harbors the most. This, I think, is going to benefit us the most, just like straight up. And This one, I'm not really sure why you would take that one. Oh, manufacturing versus mining, I guess. Huh. Well, I did plan on building some mines in Navisos, so this would not be a terrible idea. But this is going to be more beneficial overall, I think. So I'm going to take that one. And then I have enough to upgrade one of these, but only one. How is their public order? Not great. Not great at all, actually. That's a pretty considerable bump down. I wonder what's going on. Provincial instability. Is somebody raiding us? No. Oh, that army left. That's why. Well, that's slightly problematic. But on the plus side, this army is now free to move because the Macedonian Navy is gone. So, actually, you know what? Before we move, we need to kind of equip this army here. I don't know what the correct term is, but retool it. Let's call it that. So we're gonna get rid of all those guys, and we need 2 more archers.
Are you ready to serve?
And you know, these guys are not my first priority. So I'm actually gonna move them. I'll just leave them there for right now. But I need 2 more archers, and then I would love some artillery, because that's gonna make sieging a lot easier, especially if we're gonna be taking. Well, these actually don't have any walls, but it'll still benefit us to be able to fire into the city while they're trying to defend it. Actually, this does have walls, so I take that back. And I suppose we'll go ahead and end our turn. She can harass them a bit. Yeah, they're staying on my border, so why not? Let's poison their provisions. Just lower their numbers a little bit. Opportune failure. And let's check on the other spy. What is she up to? Let's go look at this. What do they have? A whole lot of Illyrian spearmen, which don't particularly scare me. The coastal levies are actually pretty decent, though. And then even more levies there, and a little bit of mercenary cav. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and end the turn here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cool, so our research is done. That's a good start. Construction complete. Our fountain is done in Pella. It is a late spring, and our archers and our ballista are done, which means that we can, well, first of all, choose a new research. Let's see, that's going to be 5. Not bad. These are 4, though. You know what? I think having superior conditioning for my troops is important, especially for Sparta, so let's take this one. And it's only 4 turns. I think everything else that we have to choose from is going to be 4 or more, so that's actually not a bad one there. We'll probably do that next. And yeah. Right, so we can recruit. What do we need? 1 more ballista.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your
And that will fill this army up. And then the remaining recruitment slots we'll use on these guys. I would love some more citizen cav, but I don't want the auxiliary citizen cav. I want the regular citizen cav. Not that it really matters, but let's move them as far south as we can. I probably should have done this last turn. Unfortunately, I wasn't really thinking. But we'll move them as far this way as we can. We'll recruit those 2 skirmishers, and then we'll hop across the border here to get our cavalry. And then we can head back north. So we'll take these guys just because they're faction specific. They're identical. Actually, these guys have better armor. What the hell? Huh. Oh well. I'll take these guys because they're faction specific. And do we want to upgrade this? I think we do. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. That way we will be able to recruit Citizen Cav here in the future. And I think otherwise we're pretty much fully upgraded here. Let's look at Thracia for a minute. Okay, we can't upgrade these as well. Well, let's take the Temple of Poseidon, just because there's no negative to it other than the fact that it costs money. It'll give me more food and better ship hulls and reduce shipbuilding costs and all that good stuff. So we'll take that. And that leaves us pretty broke. So I think we'll end our turn here. I'm hoping we can begin a new war this episode. I'd like to start moving either into Illyria or Thracia, but I want to make some headway on one or the other today. So let's keep moving here, and hopefully we'll have time for it. So it looks like our spy got spotted again. They tend to do that. Subject gains notoriety. Hellenike, the name of one of your subjects, is on the lips of everyone. Whether this will prove beneficial remains to be seen, but it's a bad omen. We'll have to sort that out. Skirmisher camp is done. It's a warm summer in Macedonia. And it looks like our main army here is complete. Excuse me, complete. Which means we can start marching on one of our enemies. Although, let's see, that's probably their main force. I need to send... This is Tamandra. We're going to send her to Navisos and see what they have here, because I can't risk attacking them there if they also have another large force here. It doesn't look like they do. That is basically just a little bit of an extra garrison. So we can probably count on them keeping these guys here. Even if they don't, the standard garrison here is probably enough to hold them off if I'm careful. So that's not going to be an issue at all. These guys need to head into Athens, where they can recruit some cavalry and maybe some Spartan hoplites or something. We'll take one of those, and we've got an awful lot of ranged units. I think we'll take some hoplites. We've got 4. Let's just do 4 and 4, so we'll take 2 more of these guys. And the one advantage to recruiting the Citizen Cav down here is we do get the level 1 horse bonus, which we wouldn't get up here. So you guys can start moving. Let's move them here. We'll probably send them up this way. I'd like to just deal with their main force right out of the gate. And then let's see what this is all about. What's she up to? In order to pay for the upkeep of the temples, the High Priestess intends to introduce a temple tax. Let's see. These are basically the same options. The High Priestess claims that this is the will of the gods, but men should not be charged for their places of worship. They should be free to honor the gods. Yes, but the places of worship do need to be maintained. Let's let her do it. And then Eliphanor is getting pretty high up there. Oh, we can secure a promotion for him. Let's do that. That costs me a little bit of money, but still have plenty. He can get a promotion as well. Actually, they all can. Let's get you a promotion, since you are the king. Cleomenes, we're not going to worry about just yet. So what's he at? Does it say what his rank is? Ah, there it is. So Dicastes, I guess. He's a Dicastes as well, and he's one below them, which is Agora Nomos. And he's also in Agora Nomos. Okay, well, not much left we can do there. We might consider that trade offer again. I don't have much to send them, but who knows, maybe my added strength with our new armies will make them reconsider.
We will gladly listen to your offers,
Oh, no,
but do not
they are
wrap them
actually
in lies. The spirit
the other
still...
direction. So it doesn't look like we'll be making any new trade partners today. But let's go ahead and advance the turn, and hopefully we can begin this assault on the remainder of Thracia in the form of the Adresian Kingdom. Alright, so it looks like we forgot all about our mission objective to raid Carthage. But it wasn't particularly lucrative anyway, so it's not a big deal. Within days of the collection of the new tax, the people denounced the High Priestess and her exploitation of the gods. Many called for her to be replaced. Some requested much harsher measures. So our populace is annoyed. We lost 2 public order across the board. Suppose I saw that coming, but I thought it was a fair idea. Looks like our industrial building is done. There's a late autumn in Thrace, early autumn in Hellas, and our recruitment is done. So let's see, you guys should be at 20 out of 20, perfect. Let's start sending them north. Actually, would it be faster to send them via the sea? I don't know that it would. Yeah, they'd only get about that far. We can force march them though. I probably should have done that from the get-go too, but yeah, we can actually catch them almost all the way up. Let's see, that's Cleomenes. His army is slightly more battle-tested than that of Elphinor's, but I think Elphinor's is slightly stronger because he has more Spartan hoplites. So let's send Cleomenes this way, and he'll deal with Navisos. And then Elphinor will deal with these guys. So I think, you know what, we can force march him too. We're gonna march him right to the border. We'll go like right here. We don't want to tip our hat too much, but they did offer me a non-aggression pact between turns, so I think they do know that we're onto something here. Let's go ahead and try to poison them, because ideally I'd like to pin them to that spot so they can't run away. We were successful, but I don't know how successful. And we do have a few upgrade options, which is going to be the least detrimental. If I upgrade that and that, they sort of cancel each other out. Actually, no, there's no public order bonuses there. But this is going to give me some food. This is going to take some food and give me some commerce. You know, I'm not too concerned about that right now. We're making a ton of money as it is. We can upgrade these. That's going to be very expensive. This is slightly better. But, is it worth it? It's going to cost me some public order. That's going to cost me food and public order, so probably best that I don't take that one right now. Alright, we'll leave those alone. Let's check on Hellas quickly. There's actually a couple upgrades we can take down here as well. I'm still not sold on this one down here. I'm not entirely sure that's what I want to keep. But until I think of a better alternative, maybe we could put like an amphitheater. It's going to give me public order. This is costing me public order, but it's giving me food. This is costing me public order, but it's giving me commerce. It's costing me food, but giving me commerce. This is costing me food, but giving me public order. Well, we got 4 food. I probably should not take anything that's going to cost me food. Let's actually improve that farm there. They'll give me a little bit more food buffer, and we have plenty of a public order buffer. Alright, that's going to do it for this turn, I believe. You know what we could do? Let's recruit a new general. Or actually, let's look at agents first. We can recruit another nobleman or woman, or a hero. But these guys are going to benefit me more financially. Who's the best? Military administration, that would cut upkeep costs. Civil administration is what I want, though, so we're going to recruit him. But I want to do it in probably Athens. I think Athens is going to be the smartest place to do it. So we'll recruit him, and then next turn we'll put him on civil administration. Hopefully he'll rake in some dough for us. Recover from wounds, +1 cunning. Let's take that one. And I'll take that. That should be everything. Alright, let's go ahead and advance. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so our irrigation ditches in Larissa are upgraded, as well as our barracks, so we can recruit regular citizen cav in Macedonia now. Let's see, it's a mild winter, and Zenobius is a bit of a swearer, apparently. I say there is a god of swearing, you great puke-stained shit elf. +1 zeal, -4 public order. Great. Let's zoom back out. And it looks like we're in position to hit them and hit them hard. So that's what we'll do. Are we doing bread and games here? No, we're tax harvesting. Where else were we issuing an edict? I think just over here. Let's see. Tax harvesting. Were we doing one over here? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Right, we can't because we don't have the full territory, just like we don't down here.
It is an honor to serve.
Sure, go ahead and dock.
Going a port.
Right. So, how do we want to handle this? I think we're pretty much out of time, so we don't necessarily have time to fight this. If it be... I don't know where I was going with that sentence. If it is worth fighting. So, we'll take a look, but I don't think we'll be able to complete that one today. Unless it's an auto-resolve. Or candidate for auto-resolve, I suppose. Let's upgrade her. And let's see, what is she being used for mostly? Campaign movement map. Campaign map movement would be good. Let's take that. And over here, we could potentially poison these guys. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it. Weaken them a little bit. Oh, she failed. And she was exposed. At least she wasn't wounded or killed. We do have that going for us, at least. So, do we want to fight these right now? I mean, this we can probably auto-resolve fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and declare war. Let's see, Dresians.
Well met, friend. Sit and let your
Declare
words
war.
move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
We'll call our allies to help us. We probably won't need the help, but it never hurts to bring them along. And then we'll move in here,
Besieging the settlement.
where we have them pretty well outnumbered. Yeah, it's like 600 against. We've got more than double, and we have artillery, so no point in fighting this one. What's going to be the least costly? It looks like the balanced stance or the aggressive. We'll go balanced. And so Navisos is now ours. We'll have to dismantle all their buildings and rebuild them, but that is not a problem. We'll just occupy it.
Commander,
Oh, the Spears of Ares ranked up.
ready for orders.
Let's go ahead and level them up. What do we want to take? I think Inexorable Conqueror is probably the best, just because it is not at all situational like the rest of these are. Accomplished Skirmishers isn't bad either, but I think this is slightly more effective. Actually, yeah, this is going to be the same thing, plus melee damage, so we'll take that. And they can just chill there for now. We do not have time to fight this battle, but let's go ahead and engage them and see what we can do about it. Get them out of Forest March.
To battle!
And it looks like we would be able to win this with an auto-resolve. I don't know if that's what we want to do, though. So I'm going to quick save here, and then you guys can decide whether or not we fight this one out. I don't like the idea of going up against all these skirmishers, but I don't know, maybe you guys would enjoy that. Otherwise, if that's not something that you guys really care about, then I'll just auto-resolve it since we have a very good chance of winning. So, we'll end it right here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Total War Rome 2 Let's Play.